This year's big renovation project is the 200-year-old coach house. It's going to become Anna's print workshop and a home for all her creative work, and at the other end we're planning to install a sauna. We've already done a lot of clearing and structural repairs, but now that we have planning permission, the transformation is picking up speed. The masons are here to restore the facades render, and for the first time, visible changes are taking shape.
So the masons have already started to take off some of the old mortar off the walls, and now they are cartering all the bricks to try and remove all the dirt. But as you will remember, there was huge amounts of ivy growing all over these walls, and it's so difficult to get the ivy off that they can't get it off with a carter. They have to do it by hand with a metal brush. So it's quite a painstaking job, but it's going to look so good afterwards.
At the back of the building, there's a small addition, some old toilets probably added in the 50s or 60s. Unfortunately, they were built with cement-based mortar instead of lime, which has caused the bricks to split and the timber frame to rot. So we decided it's not worth saving. Instead, we'll remove the extension and restore the coach house to its original shape.
Well, it is one of my favourite times of year, and that is because it's elderflower season. Funnily enough, you can find elderflower cordial really easily in the UK, but here in France, it's quite rare. So I'm going to go with Ella. She's going to be my little assistant today, and we're going to go and look for some elderflowers. Are you ready to go, Ella?
Yeah.
Shall we go? Have you got your secateurs? Yeah. You got your basket? I think Ziggy's coming with us too. Ella, what are you cutting? That's not elderflower. Do you know what it looks like? We're looking for big white flowers, okay, on the tree. So I think I've seen some over here. Come on, Ziggs. Are you coming? Ella's spotted the elderflower tree. Yep, so you want to cut a little bit of the... Oh, there's some nettles here.
Yeah.
Well done. And then you put it down here. So you get to any of the ones that you can reach. That's good. How many have you got? Well done, Ella. Good job. Thank you, Bobbit. Good job.
Mama.
It's okay, come on. Are you taking the one with all the elderflowers?
A few weeks ago, I built something that many of you have called the highlight of our 6 years on this channel. A striking wooden box for our new battery system aboard Candide, our sailboat. In a moment of inspired optimism, right in the middle of everything else going on at the Chateau, I decided to completely overhaul the electrical and electronical system on board. Never mind that I had never worked on a 12-volt system before. The challenge here is to fit a whole bunch of electrical devices, charge controllers, battery management system, shunts, system screens, and loads of thick cables without compromising the boat's looks. I want to keep that beautiful wooden finish intact that Arkona boats and other Nordic brands are famous for, and not take away too much space in Lily's cabin, because she warned me already, if I mess with her cabin, I'm in trouble. Now, the clock is ticking. If I don't finish in the next few weeks, there won't be a summer cruise for our family. So, nice moment now, important moment. I'm taking out the batteries, the old batteries, and make space for the new ones. Goodbye, old-fashioned battery, and welcome 21st century. All right, here they are. And beautiful weather again today. all this electrical change is based on the assumption that these new batteries, these here, fit in here. And I measured it, and I'm very confident, but I haven't tried it yet. So let's see, because if they don't fit, then I don't know what to do. So I don't have the ideal camera to do this. Okay. Of course they fit like this. So they fit like this, but they have to be this way. All right. That looks very promising, I would say. 3 of these, 1, 2, 3. Seeing, however, they're too high, but that's because we still have this bar here which we need to get rid of. As a world-famous waste pipe and now also a marine cable influencer, I rely on an item called mobile phone to be able to be joined at any time and anywhere by my agents to book me in for shootings for magazine covers and other stuff famous people like me have to do all the time. Now imagine us on our summer trip, leaving France, sailing out of France and paying a fortune on roaming fees. Or worse, being cut off internet altogether because we have a limited data plan on our 4G contract. I could literally miss out on amazing sponsorship opportunities like Saily, a simple easy map that allows you to stay connected in over 200 places around the world, and also happens to be this week's ad. It's a great app, it's simple to install on your phone, and it's called Saily. I mean, what a match made in heaven for us. And the good thing with a Saily eSIM is that their plans are very affordable locally and globally. It's compatible with Android and iPhone devices, and you only download it once, no matter how many countries you travel in. There's a 24/7 chat support, and if for any reason your phone wouldn't be compatible with eSIMs, but most phones nowadays are, you would get a full refund. So get a 15% discount on Saily eSIM data plans by clicking the link in the description below, or download Saily app on your phone and at checkout use the code Chateau. Our coach house is in rather good condition. It's about 200 years old and it has never seen a major renovation. Now, there's one problem, and it's a problem that all brick buildings have. Over time, the mortar that holds the bricks together dries out, gets crumbly, and because the coach house doesn't have strong foundations, and with the problem of the mortar in between the bricks, cracks appear. And in order to save the coach house and make it safe for the next 100 or maybe even 200 years, the masons have a trick involving this. And here it is, our massive crack, going all the way down. It is coming out. So Jean-Paul just explained the goal is not to bring the gap together by tense tightening this one. It should just be slightly tightened and then stay in place. As you see, it's not the first wall anchor that has been installed here in the coach house. And by the looks of it, it's sitting there for ages. And the masons already discovered some of these anchors already in the building when it was built here, underneath the stones. But they're not very happy, because apparently when they are inside the stonework, then they tend to rust and then cracks appear on the outside. That's exactly what happened here. You see there, this is a little bit warped, and that's exactly where there's another one hidden underneath. So it's good to place them, but they should be placed outside. And here in the meantime, I will not read renovation. And now seeing the coaches getting more beautiful every day, I really want to get rid of all of this. It's horrible, but we need to figure out how to. Our enemy here, Japanese knotweed. This is the base layer, sand, water and lime mortar, nothing else. It's exactly the same procedure as on the Chateau. Itself, it will also be the same color.
So what we have to do, I'm going to boil some water and then we need to gently, so we don't want to wash these. Can you see all the bugs that are coming off them? Ugh. So you need to give the elderflower heads a really good shake to get rid of any of the bugs. How much do you love elderflower?
Oh, 10.
A 10? A 10 out of 10?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the best. 1,
20.
21. Can you do French?
22.
23.
24.
Ella, you know how you like sugar?
Yes.
We need to put a whole one of these in. Girls, are you coming to help? You can come and help. You don't want to. That's it, you can do it very carefully. Okay, and now we just need to stir that together. So it dissolves, all the sugar dissolves into the water. Oh, that looks like it's almost dissolved. What do you think, Ella?
Yes.
Oh, that's perfect. Right, we can start putting the...
How do we do it?
Just put them in, yeah, that's
Like
it.
this?
Yeah. Might be too much, but that's it. So I'm just zesting 2 lemons, and then I'm gonna add slices of the lemon as well, and we're going to leave it to soak. I'll put a lid on it, and we're gonna leave it to soak for 24 hours so that it really infuses the water with all the delicious flavor from the elderflowers and the lemon. And now we're gonna just add the lemon slices.
Welcome to yet another beautiful day at the boat in my beautiful boatyard. And look at this, it still looks slightly chaotic. I've done thousands of meters of cable in the Chateau. And so I'm familiar with the task of laying cables. But the problem is in a boat, unlike in a house, you can't just drill a hole in the wall to put a cable because then the boat would sink. That would be silly. So you need to find a space for the cables. Generally where the cables go is behind all the cupboards and the woodwork. That's where all the cables come together for the 12-volt board system. So massive job, because from here I need to change old cables with new ones, and they go through the bathroom, and from here they go into the bedroom, one of the kids' bedroom, where I have my new battery set up, and you've seen it before. Anyways, you see, they will come out here, and some of them need to stay here, and from here I need some more cables going through here, underneath here, and then popping out here through this hole. So getting the cables in these holes and these cavities, that's the main challenge, I think, when you do an electrical upgrade on a boat. Unfortunately, I have to drill a couple of holes in the wooden parts of the boat. It's not structural, but still I don't like it. But there were holes already, I just made them a bit bigger, and they were a bit wonky, so what you see, it's not my fault. There's one here, I opened it up a little bit, and there was one here, and I opened it up again, so... Now this is my cable Tetris. I think I've done a good job, rather good job. Now I can pass all my cables from this big cable box that I made through here and into the place where they need to go at the end. Look at this fancy cable cutting tool. It's amazing, as long as Anna doesn't know how much I spent on this one. It's super easy. Totally worth the €100. Now I'm going to show you what I have to do, like estimated 5,000 times, and that's crimping these cables and put these cable ends on it. Then I use this little tool. You see, this is special marine grade cables. They cost twice as much as normal cables, but they have their tint. Look at this. Pump it up. Are you excited to see how this works? I'm sure you are. I think Anna would love that. Oh, and one more. Oh, look at this. Look at this beauty. Have you seen it? Do you see how it's crimped? Now we're going to apply what the Germans call Schrumpfschlauch. Scissors would be better. Less exciting and MacGyverish people than me would use a heat gun, but I use a gas-driven heat gun soldering iron. And now we have a very nice protected, crimped cable. And it didn't took me more than 20 minutes, so if I calculate maybe 200 of those, in a couple of weeks I'm done. But there's a last thing I have to do today, and that is finally take care of this chaos here. The difference in cleanliness is mind-blowing. Look at this now. Unrecognizable. I can't wait for all of this being finished and then going out with the boat again. Bye-bye. See you next time. Isn't she a beauty? Okay, Anna, what are you doing?
So well, thanks to the magic of YouTube, my elderflower has been
Bottled.
I
think it was thanks to the magic of yourself, Anna.
Yeah, well, I didn't finish filming the process because I had to wait 24 hours to let it infuse, but I filtered it through my muslin, my piece of fabric, and put it into these nice little jars, these nice little glass bottles.
And now the most important thing is I have to try it.
Yeah, now we need to try it, and you need to tell me what you think.
Absolutely.
Do we need some ice in it? I've got Ella here as well, because obviously Ella needs to do the taste test of our elderflower, don't you, huh?
Ella, who got a blue mark on her face because she had a fight with the trampoline.
What do you want, sparkling or still water in yours?
Still.
You want still, okay. Are you ready? Okay. Cheers, Ella. Let's try it. Ooh.
How is it?
Good.
Oh, that is delicious. What do you think?
So good.
It's probably going to be better with some champagne in it, no? Or Prosecco
No, I like
in
it like this.
You like it like that?
I love it. Well done, girls. You did a fantastic job.
And I think we should also go and have a look at the progress on the coach house because they've been working really hard this week and I think there's a lot to show you guys.
Is this still the elderflower or did you have a gin tonic?
It's still the elderflower, I promise. One thing I'm concerned about is they're about to start on this facade, Philip, and look, our rose is just about to flower. I hope they're going to be able to protect it. Wow, what a change! I mean, obviously they haven't put the base layer back on yet, but just taking off all of that crumbling facade has made a huge difference, and I think all the brickwork is coming up really nicely where they've been cleaning it.
The doors have to come out.
Okay, so they've taken this door off, that one's already gone, and now we need to remove these doors, but we also need to empty our recycling
Our forever
room.
full of carton recycling cupboard.
Yeah, I just went to the tip like, I feel like 2 weeks ago and it's full again.
Yeah. And now here, look at this.
Oh, wow. That looks amazing. What a difference.
And it's just a base layer, obviously, but it already looks so much cleaner and better. And I think it was a good decision to take off the toilet space because, yeah, it's going to look, it's a much nicer building without that little bump out here.
Yeah.
And one more thing. Some of you have watched the video last week and we did a fundraiser for the church and we have excellent news. Within a week, we raised almost 9,000 euros with the help of you guys. And that's fantastic. I think that will totally help them to start renovating the chapel inside. So thank you to everybody who donated. The mayor and everybody in the village is super happy.